From water with a heavy mineral aftertaste to bottled water sourced from public taps, these are the 5 toxic bottled water brands you must avoid and 2 that are actually safe. Number 5. Nestle Pure Life. Nestle Pure Life is described as mineral-enhanced purified water that offers a clean, revitalizing experience for regular consumption. It looks healthy and safe on paper. However, in practice, this water is frequently insufficient. Many tests have shown that while generally meeting safety standards, Pure Life can contain microparticles of plastic, also called microplastics, as well as trace chemicals for the purification process. The taste is another issue. Despite the added minerals, it often comes across as flat, almost lifeless, and slightly artificial, leaving a faint unexpected sweetness that doesn't feel truly clean. The pH level of Pure Life hovers around neutral, roughly 7, which is fine for hydration, but doesn't provide the alkaline boost some consumers expect. People drinking it frequently notice the water feels thin, not as crisp or satisfying as spring water or more mineral-rich brands. While it hydrates, it lacks the refreshing taste that makes drinking water enjoyable. Many consumers report it as okay to drink, but never memorable. Functional, but not truly pure in flavor or mouthfeel. Nestle Pure Life shows that even widely trusted bottled water can disappoint. Number 4. Ice Mountain. Ice Mountain promotes itself as natural spring water, crisp and pure. But when it comes to taste, it often leaves much to be desired. The water is almost flavorless and neutral, making it both clean and boring. It can be pleasant when served cold, but it's tasteless and unmemorable when served at room temperature. Its pH is typically neutral, at about 7, and it lacks a substantial mineral content that would give the flavor more depth. While it may seem safe, Ice Mountain's neutrality is also a problem. Without distinct minerals or subtle natural flavors, the water feels thin and lacks character. For many people, it fails to deliver the satisfying taste that makes drinking water enjoyable. Some others feel as though the water is simply empty, due to the minor lack of flavor. Ice Mountain doesn't pique the palate, but it satisfies basic hydration requirements. Some people may find its clear but flat profile acceptable, but anyone who appreciates flavor in their water will find it boring and disappointing. This combination of lackluster flavor and minimal mineral content earns it a spot among bottled waters that are far from the ideal drinking experience. Number 3. Kirkland. Kirkland bottled water from Costco is cheap, convenient, and easy to stock in bulk, making it a popular choice for families. But the water itself leaves a lot to be desired. While purified, it often carries a heavy mineral aftertaste, which some describe as slightly metallic or chalky. Its flavor is fairly neutral, thanks to the extra minerals added to keep the pH around 7. It's not particularly crisp or exciting, but for regular drinkers, it's satisfying enough to quench thirst and keep you hydrated. This isn't natural spring water. It starts as municipal water and has been purified. Compared to waters richer in minerals, it can taste a bit processed or flat, but it still does the job. Some people feel some discomfort, in particular a slight weird tingle on their tongue when they drink, because of the immensely high mineral content. While it gets the job done in terms of hydration, Kirkland fails in flavor and overall drinking satisfaction. In short, Kirkland is functional, cheap, and convenient, but the water is bland, heavy, and leaves an aftertaste that reminds you it's not truly pure. Subscribe now so you don't miss it. Number 2. Aquafina. Aquafina, PepsiCo's bottled water, is widely available and often considered the default option in offices and vending machines, but the water itself is far from ideal. Although it comes from public tap water sources and has been cleaned by reverse osmosis and mineral treatment, it frequently tastes heavy, flat, and slightly chemical or salty. Spring water has a neutral pH of roughly 7 and lacks the necessary minerals that gives it its subtle, satisfying flavor. People often notice that while Aquafina quenches thirst, it leaves no lingering taste. It is, at most, neutral and occasionally disagreeable. It hydrates, but its flatness and chemical overtones make it a forgettable and sometimes unpleasant experience when compared to tastier or mineral-rich waters. It serves as a reminder that despite being safe to drink, accessibility and usability don't correlate to quality. Aquafina is insufficient for people who prefer flavor in their drink. It's a passable bottled water, but the lack of character, slightly artificial taste, and bland finish earns it a spot among the dirtiest bottled water for anyone seeking more than just liquid in a bottle. Number 1. Dasani. Dasani, Coca-Cola's bottled water, is treated with reverse osmosis and a proprietary mix of minerals meant to improve taste. But the result often misses the mark. Many customers complain that it tastes fake or metallic and has a chemical or somewhat sulfuric odor. The water feels a bit flat and slightly artificial on the palate, missing the natural crispness and depth you'd get from spring water, even though it's clear and thirst-quenching. Its pH is generally neutral, around 7, but the added minerals gives it a flavor that can come across as more artificial than natural. It's basically treated tap water from municipal sources, but it's safe and clean. The experience may seem unimpressive, according to its premium price. People report an odd aftertaste with subtle chemical overtones that make it uncomfortable to consume on a frequent basis. Dasani earns its spot as the worst because it combines bland, chemically tasting water with misleading perceptions of purity. Hydrating, yes. Enjoyable, not really. Shocking, right? Now let's switch gears and see a bottled water that actually delivers crisp, pure, restaurant-quality taste. Signature Select Refresh. Signature Select Refresh is a surprisingly high-quality bottled water. It has a gentle, mild mineral flavor that enhances the drinking experience without ever feeling overpowering. Unlike many waters that can taste flat or chemically treated. With a neutral to slightly alkaline pH of 7 to 7.5, it's perfectly refreshing and has a crisp, clean texture. The flavor feels balanced and satisfying, giving a fresh, natural taste that comes through even after purification. People drinking Refresh notice a clarity and smoothness that makes it easy to enjoy throughout the day, refreshing but not artificially enhanced. Its packaging is practical and eco-friendly compared to premium brands, making it accessible for families without compromising on quality. For anyone tired of bland, lifeless bottled water, Signature Select Refresh proves that store brands can deliver taste, purity, and consistency. It hydrates well, tastes clean, and avoids the odd chemical or mineral aftertaste that plague cheaper or mass-market waters. It's a great option for everyday drinking because it's the type of water that feels truly refreshing, in addition to satisfying thirst. And if you think premium spring water is out of reach, this next option proves high quality, great tasting water can also be affordable. Acquapanna. Acquapanna is a natural spring water originating from Tuscany, Italy, and is unique for its traceable source and its absolutely smooth taste. Acquapanna has a slightly alkaline pH of around 8, giving it a naturally crisp and clean flavor, and it's soft and refreshing on the palate. Thanks to its perfectly balanced minerals, Acquapanna has a gentle, natural hint of sweetness, making it one of the most enjoyable bottled waters to sip. Acquapanna's superior quality comes from the strict adherence to source control and the use of careful glass bottling to minimize microplastic ingestion and maintain the water's purity. Once people have tasted it, they typically describe it as restaurant-quality water, perfectly neutral but somehow elevated, without any chemical or metal flavors. Acquapanna has a clear, smooth mouthfeel with a level of purity that is different from most bottled waters, which taste fake or flat. If you're looking for bottled water of consistent high quality, Acquapanna is the best option for taste and purity. Each sip is clean, refreshing, and naturally balanced like the photogenic water gods wanted it to be.